good. This is where I left off a little while ago. I was working on this. You know, it has that three-dimensional look to it. I've got to work on this, but it gives people a direction that they can go in, as it were. No UV reactive glass. Darn. Let's see if this one is. No, that's an eye. That's an eye. Okay, now I'm going to do a turtle. A dichro turtle. Demonstration of dichro. Why not? First I've got to nip it down into a sizable chunk, about half of what I've got here. So what I'm doing is basically taking a pair of wire cutters, pressing down, and oh, it went right through. Did a nice job too. One more time, right about there. See there, I could have done it and made it more right angles and stuff, but this does the job quite nicely. There we go. Now I'm going to take this and put the film side up, and the way you can tell the film side is the reflection goes right to the edge. You can see that. Okay. Hi, Bob. And if the film side is down, you can see the edges. You can see the edges of the glass in the reflection. Now this is the film side down. You can see it where the edge is, the reflection is different than the reflection right to the edge. You see what I'm saying? Film side up. I'm going to set it right down here. You can't see it, but right there. Well, looks like my mother showed up just to say, or at least see what I was up to. That looked like my mother's little peekaboo. So, yep, she does it from time to time. You gotta love her. What did I do with that? I'm looking for one thing. A tin can. You'd think it would be right here where I could see it, but no. We're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, film side up. Set it down. Okay. Now we're gonna light this torch and melt some glass. Good. Looks like we have 4 people in here watching. That's a good thing. Now I'm going to get some 10 mil rod and melt it in. And I'm going to make this into a Maria and then press it into this. You still can't see. Oh, I zoomed in. Sorry. I'll zoom out a little bit. It is just not wanting to cooperate. Right down here. There you go. I'll put it here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see if we can make this work. Tweezers. There they are. Pinch this edge off. Where did I put that? What's going on? Oh, it got knocked sideways. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Okay, no problem. Never mind. Never mind. We'll do this. Hey, Lynn. How's my day? This is the 3rd time I've been on live today, and Melting some glass again, like always. Why? Because I like it. Let me go ahead and zoom in just a little bit more. And oh, that's right, I was zooming out so that you could see the dichro. There we go. Now you can see my bench is a little bit cleaner too. Hey Mike. And what I'm going to do is make a Maria that will be about the same size as that with this solid piece of glass. This is a way that you can, a lot of people say, oh no, you can't do this, it won't work. But I'm here to prove, oh yes you can, and it does work, and it makes it sparkly glittery. Most people think, oh yeah, it's going to turn to ash. No. If you do it this way, it will work, and it will get you good results. Just got to get the Maria just a little bit bigger. There we go. Heating it up nice and even on the bottom. And press into the dichro. The film side is up towards the hot part of the dichro. That way it didn't really have to face the flame. And with that, you got a lot. Look at that, you can still see some nice shiny bling bling going on. Didn't burn it at all. I'm going to use some, what's a good color? I was going to use cobalt blue for the outside. I'm going to use a green for the inner color behind it. Some green exotic. Wouldn't hurt if I can grab some real quick. Yeah, here we go. And I'm only going to do it to the edge of the dichro, the color, and then I'll do the rest later. I'm not do the rest, but put that color or stretch all that dichro to the edge of the piece that I'm doing by just heating now and rounding all of this into something better. Here we go. What I was looking for. Round it in to the edge of the dichro. This is going to be a sea turtle when I finish. Yeah, we're getting there. Now I'm going to heat and press this part of it. Yeah. Round it in a little bit more. Looking good. Can't see it yet, but it'll look real good. Hey, Mark. I'm making the sea turtle as we speak. Actually, I think this is a little bit bigger than what we should be getting, but yeah, like I'm gonna jip you guys. Right. Arr, arr, arr. There we go. Now work on the top so you can see all this nice sparkly glittery going on. Oh yeah, this is gonna really shine. Marble nose, it hurt. I have most of my tools that are hands reach, without too much trouble. Otherwise, looking around for it for 5 minutes doesn't help your piece of glass get done right, efficiently anyway. Yeah, this is gonna look good. Now let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that dichro shine. Ain't that sparkly glittery? Cha-ching. 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 Now let me look at it more carefully and see where the edges are. I might use a pair of scissors to nip it down just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. One side. Oh yeah, I'm going to use these really high precision cutting instruments. The size I'm doing it. Oh, it came off. Let's hold it there. Stay. Must have got cold. But I did cut it with it. Regular pair of scissors. And just one more nip to come off. Usually try to work its way back in, but this time, yeah. Yep, this is going to be a nice sea turtle. Cobalt blue coming up. The fins and the head. Ah, that's beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. But look at that bling, bling. I got to get it at the right angle. Otherwise, there we go. Oh, cha-ching. Okay. It's not the best of blue I want to use for the fin. I got to go down a little bit deeper into this. I'll use that in something else later. There we go. Right there. Stay. Now let's do the fins. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Kev. Glad to see you made it. Got a hold of some dichro that's a bling bling thing. You can see it from here. Surprising it came out so nice. If you prefer this, we can work on something to get you one like it. Instead of that light purplish pink. Yeah, don't mind me. Scratchy throat, not the cove. Hey, Don. Oh, that is awesome. The way the colors are coming out in that. Awesome. I couldn't have planned it better. Well, I could have, but no. Not my style. Now the back end of this guy. Let's do a cold weld. Oh, wait. Green for the eyes. Oh, we had some on the table earlier, didn't we? Let's use this green. This'll work. Yes, it is. Thanks for liking it. You better like it. It's yours. Hey, I tell people it's better to act like a grump than actually be one. There we go. Now the back end of this guy, and he is going to be one pretty turtle. Or she, whichever you want to name it or not name it. Yeah. Can't wait to get my next box. Ah, no, I'm... You just reminded me, I got to sign a few of those pieces, Kevin. Haven't signed them all. Ah, and I told him oh man, I forgot to sign Walter's. That's not right. But oh well. I just was in a brain fart mood when I sent it out and I didn't sign it. Oh no. The quartz is undeniably mine, but the shamrock, we'll meet in person one day and I'll do it personally for him. Yeah, it is. Each piece comes out a little bit different. There's different styles. Dichro, and I'll explain this to you in just a second here. Di meaning two, chroic meaning color, is what the name of the glass is. Okay? And you see reflective color. Cha-ching, that greenish, lime green on this one. And then you see a transparent color, which is like a purple. So it would be a lime green purple for a name of it anyway. That is that particular type of dichro. Here is one that's, I think, one that I probably used on yours, which is more of a, I try to grab for it, and it has the blue and a golden or yellow in the color. Two dichro glass. Di meaning two, chroic meaning color. Now I'm going to just slightly stretch him. Just a little bit. No, it's not a rare find. They got these colors I've got are over 20 years old. The colors they got now is like boom, 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 and boom. Hey, Brandon. I didn't really stretch it much, just a little. But yeah. Woo, doggies. Yeah, that's my best Beverly Hillbillies thing. I want to put that in the oven real quick. Oops. Tapped it on the torch again. I need to mainly not to worry about this torch because I've been doing it for years to that, but to make sure I get out of the habit when I work on the Bethlehem and the any other torch, like a GTT. So forgot one button. Cost some bucks though. Yeah. Well, the stuff I got, this dichro that I got, believe it or not, I paid $10 a pound for it. And he was like, the problem I ran into was I kept getting more of it and more of it. And he said, what are you doing with this stuff? Everybody else only gets some and that's it. And I said, and I told him the secret and I never heard from him again. Really good deal. It was over 25 years ago, at least 25. No, I take that back. At least 20. At least 20 years ago. I'm gonna make a lizard out of this one. But again, I've had to store it for 25 years. I still got another little box of it, a whole bunch of it somewhere I've misplaced. I know I have. Just ready and waiting for me to melt it and make things out of it. A little bit more. Press. Ooh, it didn't quite make it. Try it again. It just didn't quite make it. It wasn't hot enough. Now I'm going to make the Maria a little bit wider too. No, not all of these. This one that I'm doing right now, I'm just playing. Doing another piece with dichro. I think I'll make it into a dichro strip and make it into sort of like lizards or something. Like I did that one time. Yeah, that'll work this time much better. Here we go. Heat it up. And press it in. Oh yeah, that got it that time. No doubt about it. Got to get another hat. Oh yeah, that one turned out really good this time too. Should I put the blue behind it? Yeah, let's do the blue behind it. The dark blue. Where is it? Right there. Yep, dark blue. Each color you use changes the color enhancement in the dichro. I mainly use it for the reflective color that's in the dichro, not the transparent color anyway. Next time you're at the dentist, look up at that reflective light that they have above you, and that is some dichro reflective mirror. I noticed it one of the last time, one time I was in there, I said, hey, that looks like dichro, and I looked at it again and I said, yeah, that's dichro. I think of the song, and I just met a girl named Maria. It's good to have songs in your heart, Kevin. Sorry I got you stuck on Wizard of Oz earlier. But it's good to have songs in your heart. If you don't, you're not as joyous about some things. I I find that when I have some songs in my heart, life goes a lot easier. Of course, everybody around me says, please stop singing. Ah, my ears. Ah. Nah, I'm not that bad, but I say that. My stepson, God love him. Heaven help him. He he would start singing, and we had to make him promise that the only place he'd sing is in the shower. Out loud, anyway. Yep. Sports wasn't it for me. I didn't really like watching sports. The only reason I went to the football games in high school was I was in the band. I had to play the marching band deal. Who won? Didn't matter. Had fun doing it, though. In fact, one of my high school pictures from Sanford, Maine, with me and the band, is in the football stadium, and you can tell I'm the one that's really paying attention, and that it's like at the tennis match where everybody's heads turn all at the same time, and then there's one person that's turning his head in the other direction. That was me. Right in the middle of the band. You could see me. Everybody else's head was turned in one, like to the left, and mine was turned to the right. Of course, I think I was looking at a pretty girl in the audience somewhere. That was my problem. Like, hey, she's pretty. I'm gonna look at her. Who's on first? Yeah, I like that one. I've had that one in my head for a long time too, Kevin. He shared with me the Abbott and Costello, who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know who's on third. When you going to tell me? Tomorrow. Okay. Now, actually I'll use the high expensive pair. Probably should give them back to Adam. Now let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I think I'm going to make some lizards out of this one. Or, I don't know. I might just see what it's looking like and make it into a turtle anyway. A bigger turtle than I just did. Excuse me. Indigestion. How's that bumblebee? Not bad. I didn't put it through the oven. I should have. I'm probably going to have to warm it back up. And this wing right here, there's a crack right in the middle of it. You can see it there. There you go. That's what happened to it, Captain. Looks like we got about 6 people watching. That's a good thing. Getting it a little hotter. Yeah, this is a beautiful green. Love this green. What I'm doing is trying to... Oh, there's a airline right around the rim here. I might see about taking it out. Weird place. Oh, that's where the rim of the rod I was making the Maria needed a real nest mount on the wood. Didn't make the bees for it. Yeah, there's a guy that wants me to show him how to make a beehive and a bumblebee and a honeybee. Okay. Didn't realize it was that late, but yeah, okay. Guys, I'm sorry. Now, earlier I had to take my son to from work, or go get him from work, and this one has to go to work. So I have to put you guys on pause. And as Arnold Schwarzenegger has said more than once, I'll be back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta stretch it out while I'm doing this. I will regret it if I don't later. I'm gonna just make this into lizards. Final decision. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. You can see that all the way through it. I'll see about that. Oh yeah, that is one piece of nice dichro. Cha-ching. Whatever I make out of that, like I've said more than once in my life, all that glitters, people will pay the gold for. And that's my quote. As always, carpe vitro, and enjoy your day.